Love's like Wi-Fi. You think you've got full bars, locked in, ready to stream forever. Then it jumps to someone else's network, leaving you with a broken heart and a buffering life. I'm Ethan, a 26-year-old IT guy in Los Angeles, where the sun's always shining, but betrayal's got its own spotlight. I thought I was set, a gorgeous girlfriend, Chloe, who said I could move into her place. We were picking out curtains, planning a future, the whole cheesy rom-com vibe. But one tiny Wi-Fi signal at my best friend Ryan's house turned my world into a trashy reality show. Here's the deal. I'm at Ryan's place, ready for a night out. Chloe's phone lights up, and boom, it's connected to Ryan's Wi-Fi. She's never stepped foot in his apartment. Never. So why's her phone acting like it's got a backstage pass to his network? Is it a glitch? Or is my girlfriend hiding something? Los Angeles is all glitz and drama, and my story's proof. I went from a happy IT nerd to a guy caught in a web of lies, with Wi-Fi as the unlikely snitch. Was it Chloe? Ryan? Or both? Stick with me, because this mess gets wilder than a Hollywood plot twist. If Wi-Fi or your partner ever stabbed you in the back, hit like and subscribe. Let's unravel this chaos together. Life felt like a clean line of code. I had a solid IT job, a cozy Hollywood apartment, and Chloe, a 24-year-old knockout who made my heart skip like a bad internet connection. Over tacos at a Silver Lake spot, we decided I'd move into her place when my lease ran out. It was all perfect, her smile, the margaritas, our plans for a shared Netflix account. I texted Ryan, my best friend since college, to brag. Ryan's the guy who can turn a Monday into a rager, always armed with a beer and a dumb joke. Hell yeah, man. Swing by my place, we'll grab drinks to celebrate. He shot back, with the beer emoji. We pulled up to Ryan's apartment in Silver Lake, a cluttered spot with wannabe artist vibes, think band posters and mismatched furniture. Ryan was outside, fiddling with his phone, saying the Uber was coming. Chloe suddenly announced she needed the bathroom, like she'd just chugged a gallon of coffee. I followed her inside, and she tossed her phone and purse onto Ryan's dining table before bolting to the bathroom. Her phone buzzed. "Ethan, check if it's Mia," she called out. Mia's her best friend, who Chloe was trying to hook up with Ryan. I swiped her screen, and my world stopped. Connected to Ryan's Wi-Fi. My stomach dropped. Ryan's Wi-Fi? Chloe's never been here. We always hang at my place or bars. Her phone's new, bought 3 months ago after she dropped her old one in a drunken toilet mishap. How's it got Ryan's password? I checked my phone, every network nearby was locked. No way it's a public hotspot. It felt like someone dumped ice water on my head. Maybe it's a glitch? Maybe she dated someone in the area? But my gut was screaming, "You're in deep trouble, dude." Ryan walked in, grinning. "Ready to hit the town?" I nodded, but my brain was stuck on a loading screen. Chloe came out, all smiles, but I caught her quick glance at Ryan, sharp, like she was hiding something. In the Uber to the bar, I sat between them, feeling like a spare tire. Chloe chatted about painting our new apartment, Ryan rambled about spilling beer at a club. I barely heard them, fixated on that Wi-Fi signal. At the bar, my beer tasted like regret. Chloe and Ryan were talking, but their vibe was weird, like they were tiptoeing around a landmine. Back at Ryan's to grab our car, Chloe went straight to the kitchen, grabbed a glass from the exact right cabinet, like she lived there. My heart raced. "You know where Ryan keeps his glasses?" I asked, voice calm but tight. She laughed, too fast. "Just a guess. First cabinet's always glasses, right?" I didn't buy it. That night, I couldn't sleep. That Wi-Fi signal haunted me like a glitch I couldn't fix. I checked Chloe's phone while she slept, no shady messages, but my gut wouldn't quit. Something was off, and I was about to dig deeper. That Wi-Fi signal was like a bug in my brain, eating away at every happy memory. I'm an IT guy, used to fixing problems, but this wasn't a router I could reset. Every time I thought about Chloe's phone connecting to Ryan's Wi-Fi, I replayed our past. Her late-night texts, always just Mia. Ryan dodging my questions about his dating life, like he was hiding a felony. Was I going crazy, or were the signs all there? I texted Jake, my old college buddy who's seen me through every breakup. "If your girlfriend's phone connects to your best friend's Wi-Fi, and she's never been to his place, what do you think?" His reply hit like a punch, "Wi-Fi doesn't lie, man. People do." That stuck with me. I started noticing things I'd brushed off. Chloe coming home late, blaming LA traffic. Ryan getting weird when I mentioned Chloe, switching topics like he was allergic to her name. One night, I scrolled Ryan's Instagram. No smoking gun, but one story showed his dining table with a candle that looked like one Chloe bought for vibes. Coincidence? Doubtful. I tested Chloe, casual like. "You ever chill in Silver Lake? Got any coffee shop recs?" She froze, then mumbled, "Nah, I don't go there much." But I remembered her traffic excuse one night, rolling in at 2 a.m. Traffic doesn't last that long, even in LA. Confronting them was tempting, but scary. Ryan's been my rock through every heartbreak. Chloe's the girl I saw a future with. If I was wrong, I'd torch everything for nothing. If I was right, I'd lose them both. I decided to play it cool, watch closer. Chloe started keeping her phone face down. Ryan bailed on her usual hangs, citing work. The more I saw, the worse it felt, like my life was a program full of bugs, and I was the only one trying to debug it. I needed answers, but I wasn't ready for the crash that was coming. I couldn't let the doubt fester anymore. I invited Chloe to our favorite coffee shop in Hollywood, a place with killer lattes and too many influencers. She showed up in a baggy sweater, smiling like everything was fine. I didn't waste time. "Chloe, why'd your phone connect to Ryan's Wi-Fi? You've never been to his place." Her smile vanished, and she gripped her coffee cup like it was a lifeline. "Probably a nearby network. Phones do that," she said, voice shaky. I leaned forward, keeping my cool. "You knew where his bathroom was. You picked the right cabinet for a glass. How many times were you at Ryan's?" Her eyes filled with tears, and the truth spilled out. "Ethan, it was just a few times. Nothing serious, just fun." "Fun? With my best friend?" It was like a slap with a wet towel. "Fun doesn't mean screwing my best friend behind my back," I snapped, voice low but sharp. She cried, reaching for me, but I pulled away. "We're done. Don't call me." I walked out, my chest tight. Back home, I blocked Chloe on everything, texts, Instagram, even her Spotify playlists. Ryan texted an hour later, "Man, I screwed up. It was a mistake." A mistake? Like ordering decaf by accident, not hooking up with my girlfriend. I deleted his message, blocked him too. I sat on my couch, staring at the LA skyline, feeling like my world had crashed. But in that emptiness, I felt a flicker of freedom. The truth hurt, but at least I wasn't the fool anymore. The fallout from Chloe and Ryan left me reeling, like my life server had gone offline. Los Angeles kept humming, but I was stuck in a fog of anger and hurt. I packed up my Hollywood apartment and moved to a small place in Venice, with a sliver of ocean view. Those first weeks were brutal. I'd stare at my phone, half expecting a text from Chloe or a meme from Ryan. Instead, I got nothing. Every Wi-Fi network I saw felt like a middle finger, reminding me of the betrayal. I dove into work, taking on extra coding gigs to fill the void. One night, I met Jake at a dive bar in downtown Louisiana. "You look like you got hit by a bus," he said, handing me a beer. I smirked. "Feels like it." Chloe and Ryan made sure of that. Jake shook his head. "Wi-Fi did you a solid, man. It saved you from worse." He was right. I started therapy, not because I'm weak, but because I didn't want this mess to define me. My therapist, Dan, a laid-back guy with a surfer vibe, said, "You don't need them to feel complete, Ethan." It sounded like a bumper sticker, but it hit home. I joined a coding boot camp in Santa Monica, needing a fresh start. There, I met Mia, not Chloe's friend, a different Mia, who was sharp and didn't take herself too seriously. Over coffee, she told me about her ex who cheated via Tinder. "At least you had Wi-Fi as your detective," she laughed. I chuckled, feeling lighter. Talking to her and others in the class, I saw that betrayal's just part of the human code. It's not about me, it's about people being messy. I started journaling, not some sappy diary, but a way to sort out the chaos. I wrote about Chloe's laugh, Ryan's late-night gaming sessions, and how they both stabbed me in the back. But I also wrote about my strength. I wasn't just surviving, I was rebuilding, one step at a time, like patching a buggy program. Months after the Wi-Fi disaster, I started feeling like myself again. I stopped checking Chloe's or Ryan's socials, a big win. Ryan sent another apology text, long enough to be a novel, but I left it unread and blocked him for good. Los Angeles was full of new possibilities, and I was ready to explore them. At a tech meetup in Griffith Park, I met people who'd been burned too, a guy whose girlfriend bailed for his roommate, a woman whose husband hid a secret bank account. "Love's like a beta app," I told them. "Full of bugs, but you keep tweaking it," they laughed, and I felt a connection, like I wasn't the only one debugging life. Betrayal's universal, but so is resilience. I started running along Venice Beach, not to impress anyone, but to feel solid ground beneath me. Each stride reminded me I could move forward, no matter how bad the crash. Just when I thought the drama was done, LA threw a plot twist. Jake called, barely holding back laughter. Chloe and Ryan tried dating, and it blew up. Apparently, after I cut them off, they thought they'd be LA's hottest couple. But Ryan, true to his sleazy self, hooked up with some girl from a club. Chloe caught him, and their romance ended in a screaming match at a Silver Lake bar. "Karma's got better signal than Ryan's Wi-Fi," Jake said. I laughed so hard I nearly spilled my beer. They deserved that mess. I started dating again, taking it slow. Mia from the boot camp and I hit it off. Before our first date, I joked, "Gotta check your Wi-Fi first." She cracked up, and I knew I was on the right path. Chloe and Ryan didn't break me, they made me sharper. I didn't need them to be happy, just a good router and a clear head. Looking back, the Wi-Fi drama was a punch to the gut, but it taught me something real. Chloe and Ryan played me, but Wi-Fi was the hero, exposing their lies. Now I'm in Venice, coding my way through life, with the new rule: check the signal before you trust. Los Angeles is still a wild ride, but I'm not the clown in the story anymore. Drama's like hot sauce, spicy, messy, but it adds flavor. I'm stronger now, ready for whatever comes next, without backstabbers dragging me down. If Wi-Fi, your ex, or your best friend ever sold you out, drop your story in the comments. Hit like, subscribe, and ring that bell so you don't miss the next crazy ride. Keep shining, LA style.